Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I've been in online space since around 2011. And I started with affiliate offers like CPA offers on Facebook, fan pages. I had lots of fan pages, like hundreds of thousands of fans. At that time, it was huge. It went really well. So I was monetizing them on ClickBank. ClickBank was really huge at that time. Then I ran dating site and I was really early on Pinterest when it just came out. So I really cracked it, basically. So driving traffic to different offers from Pinterest to ClickBank, it was really huge for me and successful. And that in 2014, I had a successful print-on-demand Shopify t-shirt store. I had like thousands of designs over there and it really went well because I was early on-demand business. I've also done some TikTok marketing, like really heavy marketing and generating videos. Because I'm a musician, I'm a producer, I'm an investor. I do lots of things. Around 2019, I found my voices. I really wanted to make like guided meditations with my own voice. Yeah, I just thought I'm going to put it as an audiobook somewhere. I couldn't put it on the ACX for some reasons at that time because I live in Estonia. So I found Find Away Voices, now called In Audio, because Spotify bought it. And I uploaded my first meditation that I made in my mother's closet, recording my own voice. And yeah, this is how the audiobook started, in my mother's closet. And the first one went up and the second one, so on. So I made like 15 audiobooks with my own voice and they started to get some sales. And really like consistently sales. And I was really surprised, like many months and like slowly growing, slowly, but it's growing, slow and steady. So I thought like, okay, I'm going to hire some voice actors and write some scripts and did some affirmation meditations and they also sailed. And the sales were steady, really steady, quite low. Like I made like 1 year, I made like $150 per month, then like 200, 300, 500. And then I thought like, okay, I'm going to get really serious. I made like 50 books, like meditations. So I made like $700 a month, And then something really magical happened. Spotify in 2023, Spotify bought the platform, Find Away Voices, and started push all my audiobooks in their platform, in their app. And then instantly my sales went 1000x basically, or 100x. The books blew up and I started to make real money now with my audiobooks. And because I was really, really early and still am early because nobody's talking about this business model and it's really good. It's like a secret business. That's why my books were pushed to the front pages sometimes. But if you search some keywords in Spotify like sleep, then my books are the first ones, usually, and still are. It's like really, it's not discovered yet. and hopefully it will never be discovered by other marketers or content creators, So it's not like ACX or KDP that are too saturated. I also run other online businesses. I have YouTube channels, TikTok accounts that make money, and offline businesses. I make real estate and buy and sell real estate and build houses. So I make lots of stuff. And this income stream is my side income. It's not my main business.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
This has been a side business I built slowly over 4 years. It was like a fun side business while I was working on my other stuff like YouTube and TikTok and offline stuff. And it's stable now. I want to focus more on content like social media and offline words, And I also do my own like energy research because I'm an inventor also. Yeah, I do lots of stuff and I need some like capital upfront. So keep my things going. I'm taking lots of risks. This is another risk I'm taking and just investing the money I get from this to my risky businesses. But if you don't risk, you don't get to play, Okay, the business can keep earning, so it's not like a forced sale. It's more like I build it, now someone else can scale it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
Yeah, about 10 hours a week, mostly. If I'm lazy, I do nothing because you don't have to do anything. But if you want to scale, if you want to expand, then you just upload new books. I just make new books, like research new topics with ChatGPT, creating scripts with ChatGPT, creating covers with ChatGPT, and creating audios with 11 Labs. 11 Labs is my master tool that I'm using, and the price is really good. It's like $7 to make 1 hour audiobook. So that's very good price. And the audio quality and the voice quality is amazing over there. So yeah, mainly the workflow to make new books. So it's a very systemized content workflow.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
I would keep publishing like short, like 1-2 hours audiobooks. If you make longer, they don't matter, maximum 2 hours. That's enough, And lots of different topics, like just ask ChatGPT, like give me 100 different audiobooks topics that I can make like for 1-2 hours. And it will give you endless topics. You just have to make and make and make, It's like if you have those tools, like AI tools, it's quite simple, You just have to keep creating the audiobooks or hire someone who will create those audiobooks. Yeah, because every now and then one book just takes off and gets lots of listens and makes you lots of money. So I'll be cloning the formats that already work also, like sleep, relaxation, facts, meditations and stuff like that, and expand into more topics as well. And just make more of those. Spotify currently brings most of the money, but I also focus more on the other platforms. There are like 7 other platforms that Spotify is publishing those books that accepts the AI voices, like library type channels, which are really evergreen. So if you can make lots of books and you get them into the library, like Biblioteca, then this is a really evergreen platform. You can make lots of like for years, 10, 20 years, you can still make money from one book that is on like for library. Library ones, they are really slow to grow, but they are really steady. But Spotify is really fast because it's a new platform. They need to push their audiobooks, but it doesn't matter. You just create a book and it will automatically go to all of the platforms. And right now there are 7 platforms that accept AI voices. Audiobooks that have AI voices, but sooner or later, all of the audiobook platforms will allow AI voices. And then you don't have to do anything. All your books will go automatically to all of those platforms, and there are like 40 platforms. So good times ahead. All right, steady sales. So the growth play is volume plus proven formats, wider distribution.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
This is a platform-based business, so it's Spotify or other channels change payouts, rules, discovery, monthly earnings can also change or move. But that's completely like normal in the digital content business. But the good part is you still own the whole audiobook catalog. You still own the copyrights. You own the MP3s. So you can repurpose it. You can re-upload to other platforms, to YouTube, whatever, make an app, whatever. You still have the content, if something, happens in Spotify.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I can make like an intro video showing the full workflow, channels, and how to create new books. And then I can offer 30-day emails and calls and another 30 days of email-only follow-up questions.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Nope. I prefer an upfront payment because I want to reinvest into other projects that I have many. Otherwise, I wouldn't be selling. So I'm not looking for any long or heavy earn-out.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
I think it's a very good business. You're getting a real asset library with hundreds of audiobooks that you can keep selling on multiple platforms, including YouTube if you want, or even build your own app. It's a very passive model once the catalog is up. Spotify added audiobooks only like 2 years ago. It's very early bird, The early bird gets a worm. People are just discovering audiobooks there. And Spotify has the largest audience and they will dominate the audiobook market. Definitely, because they're really on it. They will be the biggest in the world in audiobooks because in music they already are. So they have the audience. It just takes time. It's only been 2 years, really early. And almost nobody's doing this business. That's really surprising because I see there like very few publishers are doing this in the scale that I'm doing. I'm doing like different topics and then a good amount of scale, like almost 400 books, So it's a bit of hidden gem, hidden income source, unlike KDP or ACX that everyone is competing, in Amazon. So you get the catalog, the proven niches, and the workflow. And yeah, it's like a hidden income source that will not be like saturated in, I don't know if anybody will discover this. Yeah. This is a good business. It's a good passive income stream. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.